Okay, everybody, Ellis and I are back again with another Ask a 95-year-old video. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who watches my videos, watches our videos. I've got over 200 subscribers now. 10,000 plus views. And I also want to say Ellis and I are going to dedicate this video to Hans. He's got a question here, and also because he is going to have some surgery this week, and we are giving our best wishes to Hans. So, here we go. You ready, Hans?
Yes.
All right. Very, very broad question from Hippie's Collectibles. Tom, very broad question. And Ellis and I were just talking about this. I may prompt him a little. What is your fondest memory? We were just talking about it. VE Day. It's got to be a big one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, speak up, tell them. There you go.
Well, yes. When I think I remember.
VE Day is
VE
the
Day
question, folks. Yes.
VE Day was the day that everybody was just so delighted. They were out of their minds. And of course, I was in London at the time. It was just a whole beautiful thing with everybody there celebrating, and bands and groups of people that were just having dances. And
Oh, there were millions of people
yes.
in the streets that day, yes.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking of just being in London, they were there, and we had such a great time, and everybody just loved everybody else. Nobody had any enemies. Everybody was happy and out of their mind.
Yeah. And we don't have to elaborate on this, but I remember you telling me that you were getting laid on VE Day. No, we don't have to elaborate on all that, but this sweet old man isn't as wonderful and sweet as you might think he is. He's got a little savage side behind him too, but we won't get into all that. And also, we were just talking about another one of your fondest memories, and certainly that was the day that you retired for the last time, in 1982. This man has been retired for nearly 35 years, so tell us about your...
I'm lucky that I'm still alive.
Yeah, well,
Usually, when somebody's worked most of their life and they go into retirement, they don't last longer than a year or two.
Right, well, here you are,
Yeah.
35 years later,
True.
and
just as happy as if I had a brain.
yeah. And there's also a quote from you that I remember about your retirement, and that was, you said, after I retired, I never was able to figure out how I found the time to work. Right? You were so busy in your retirement,
That's right.
Yeah,
This is true.
yeah. We might be slowing down a little bit now, right?
Yes, take things much more easily now than I did then.
But, yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, Tom, hippie, there you go. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. The next one does indeed come from Hans, Captain Strangelife. It's another very, very broad question, but we were just talking about this too. And Ellis, what are your favorite activities and loves in life?
Well, favorite activities.
You were a cook all those
Yeah, I
years.
was a cook, yes.
You cooked meals every day for your family, and
And not only that, but then I worked for the State Council for the Blind, and I worked, among these various people. I would have things to do for them, and working with the blind is really pretty tough when you think about it. And I was always super sympathetic, and they said that I was just too much for that in that direction for it. So they felt I was a little on the tough side with some of them, I guess.
well, there's a fine line.
Yeah,
I mean, I worked with the mentally ill
yeah,
and the mentally retarded
yeah,
for
right.
years and years, and I know, without trying to sound like a hard ass here or someone who's not sympathetic to these things, but there is a fine line between the needs of a disabled person and the needs of a disabled person who's taking advantage of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, don't hate on me. Well, go ahead and hate on me. I don't really give a shit. Anyway, also, what else? Travel? Travel was a big part of your life.
Yes. I've been to England and France, Germany, and
Haiti.
And I love travel, but I don't travel too much anymore. I don't have the kind of money that I used to have to spend.
Oh, you've got more money than you understand, my man. But I don't think that's really the issue. You and I have traveled across the ocean a couple of times together, and cooking, travel. You had your garden all those years.
Yeah.
I can still see you in my mind's eye out there with your rototiller and in your 70s, and you were tilling up that ground and all.
Yep, I enjoyed that, and I also enjoyed the fruits and vegetables that I raised.
Sure, yeah. And part of the fun of growing vegetables in a garden is giving them away to your neighbors and friends and loved ones. Yeah, that's
true.
part of the thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that for a fact. Anyone that came around your house and they wanted some vegetables from the garden, they certainly got those.
Yep.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my friends, that was just another quick one here with Ellis. Thank you, Hippie, Tom. Thank you for your question. And Hans, Captain Strangelife, thank you for your question too. We're actually getting a backlog of questions for Ellis. He's quickly becoming very popular. No one has any questions for me. They're all coming in for Ellis. That's fine. I mean, that's why we're here. So again, any questions you may have for Ellis, any advice you might be seeking from a 95-year-old, just bring it on. Really, no topic is off limits, but I like to think that my channel is a family channel, so let's keep it clean. And even though he can get quite dirty, he'll keep it clean too.
Yes.
Right?
I'll try.
Okay, right. Okay. So,
Scrub my language.
yeah, well, not just your language, but your experience too.
Well.
Mr. Romeo over here. Oh, and wait, here, I'm going to show you something here. I hope the camera picks this up. I hope the camera picks this up. I'm going to hold it very still. There is the 17-year-old Ellis. How about that? Look at that pure German breeding. Look at that phenomenally handsome young man. You see that? I hope the camera gets that. Anyway, here, you want to take a little look at that? Your old self. 17 years old.
Mm.
How about that?
Oh, pity.
Right.
What a change.
Come here, baby. Come here. And come here, pup. One final thing. Here is Petey. We all know Petey.
Oh, sweetie pea.
My little dog. So, the two creatures I love most in the world. Petey and Ellis. There you go, folks. All right.
Okay.
We'll catch you next time. Say goodbye.
So long.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Right. Okay.
Hopefully we have something interesting to tell you.
I'm sure we will. Okay. Thanks for watching, gang. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.